So this is what I have so far. Alright, so I made a clipping shader that will delete parts of the model depending on where they're at relative to a plane that's tied to the camera. So as you can see, it deletes the model and then leaves a sprite behind. Right now the plane, I set the plane really close so that you can see it in action. You don't have to guess, but here's where you can, it's a bit better example. So as you can see, the trees in front are 3D, but that tree back there is two-dimensional. So when I get near it, the 3D model spawns, and that's the same for all the trees. If you get away from it at a certain distance, it'll leave the 2D sprite, and then if you get closer, it'll generate the 3D sprite. This demo is done using a first-person camera, but it will work with the Vive. It won't work with Android because the way that Android handles their shaders differently to a regular Windows application, which kind of sucks. So, as we discussed earlier, this can be of a big help because, especially on VR mobile devices, because now we can load everything at the forefront, but during runtime, we don't have to be constantly rendering every 3D model all the time because, as I iterated earlier, at a certain distance, it just doesn't matter and the player won't care. And even on the tiny screen, they probably won't notice. And if they do, it doesn't really distract anything from the experience. So, switching over to the actual editor. That is not what I meant to do. Alright. There we go. Alright, switching over to the actual editor. If we look at it, this plane is tied to the camera. So, and you can sort of see the gizmo on the actual cube itself. That's the plane right there. So if we move this clip plane game object that I made, you can see erasing the cube. And likewise, since it is tied to the camera itself, if you move the camera up, zoom, just erasing. And yeah, so you can modify the distance of the clip plane by easily just changing the z-axis. And, you know, the farther away it doesn't really do anything, but like I said earlier, it'll delete itself. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But I think it's pretty cool. Alright. See you, man.